This fan is fully functional, except it's making the most annoying sounds. The bearings run quietly, all the components are here on the bench, but when the weight of the blade is applied on it, it makes a really bad squeal. So that's how that sounds like, without the plastic casing acting as a drum and amplifying that. So the operation here is very straightforward. I have compressed air here. Have to clean. Then clean the remaining dirt on the shaft here. There's a bearing behind this surface, so I want the lubricant that I'm going to apply to the shaft to freely and easily flow into the gaps. There is not much to see, which is fine, but the lubricant will find the way in. And I have further removed these 3 screws from this gear house. 1 screw, 2 screw, 3 screws, all accessible, and there is enough lubricant on the worm drive here. Of course it's all displaced, whatever, and there's enough lubricant inside, so stuff is clean on the inside. These gear teeth could use a little cleaning, or more than a little, and of course this bearing here also needs to be lubricated. I'm just going to use something that flows, or whatever it is, tri-flow, and enough of it stays in place. Same on the other end of the shaft here. Wipe off the rest. Spin the motor shaft. Wow, it's actually a lot easier. What a surprise. Alright, let's put the gear house back on. Oh, I gotta clean the gears here a little bit. Okay. This is how it looks like. I'm cleaning the crud out from between the gear teeth. It's very straightforward with the corner of a chisel. I'm trying not to gouge the plastic teeth out. I'm just simply pushing the dirt out. So these ones are kinda clean. These ones obviously have compacted crud in between the gear teeth. So it does not take forever. You have, I don't know, 50-60 gear teeth, so there, give it 3 minutes. Of course I've removed 1 more screw from there and removed the capacitor from the side here, and I'm beginning to put everything together. I redistributed the same old grease. It's not especially clean, it's not especially contaminated, whatever. Redistributed it along the worm drive and putting it together. You are gonna spin this in this cleaning process. It doesn't really matter where this screw pivot point lines up at this moment. Everything can be adjusted later. Of course, when you plug it all in, it runs, and I have yet to do this lower connection, so now I can connect it anywhere, wherever it's turning to. Yeah, so how about there? Obviously the screw is not yet in it. This is just a test fit, and it just happens to work. It oscillates, so it can be connected really literally at any point. I sprayed a little liquid lubricant on the gear teeth. Yes, dust will stuck into it. Don't worry about it, it can be cleaned, whatever. It's better off with a little lubricant on. I really don't want to replace the gear teeth. So one source of the noise is this looseness here. This cannot be adjusted out. This is gonna be making subtle or not so subtle noises. It's plastic gears. It's worn plastic gears, so it is what it is. It's gonna be half as noisy as it used to be before. So it's not perfect. I'm not cleaning anything any further, including, well, I could wash the housing. All right, it is definitely cleaner. No, nowhere near perfect. Perfection is not the goal here. Functionality is. The two halves snap together with these hooks. On removal, obviously don't snap these hooks off. Don't break them off. So all four tabs, two up top here and the two lower ones, are correctly snapped together. Four screws go in here, very straightforward. The screws are somewhere here. Those four screws are in place. This can be snapped back. This was just pulled out. There's a spring around it, and it goes in thereabouts. Done. All right, so far so good. I'm gonna put the weight of the guard and the fan blade on, and if it's any noisier than it used to be, I'm gonna blame it on yeah, I'm not gonna post it online then. Yeah, this blade is kind of dirty. These ones can also use a little wash, so why not? All right, I cleaned the grills and the fan blade. So this stuff, the pin and these two tabs line up. This component here with the handle pointing up. The lock ring holds it in place. This one is threaded, so it tightens in this direction, and you look at it from here clockwise, so it removes anti-clockwise. Okay, where did I put the blade? Oh, right here. So yeah, I also cleaned the base here last time. This was cleaned. Well, given the fact that it says SEARS on it, so it's at least 15 years old, possibly 25, and the last time this was cleaned at all was probably never. And that pin there lines up with a slot there at the back of the housing. So that's how the pin and the cutout in the housing look like when they are together. Now this one is gonna be, this is the opposite direction. This is how it's gonna go on, and it needs two hands to tighten it. Okay, freely rotating. Let's snap these two halves together. So this tab on the bottom is holding both halves together. This one is in place, this one is in place, and the top three here just fold in place. Yeah, so this was in a dirty woodworking shop here, and with all this cleaning, I don't know, my mom should be proud. Yeah, I wish. So let's see if it's any better than it was. So far quiet. Alright, not making any squeals, not making any annoying or obnoxious sounds. And finally I tightened this screw here, so the weight of the guardrail here is not making it tilt forward inadvertently. I say this one is good to go for another 15 or 25 years, who knows what. Yeah, this is 10 out of 10. And of course has a stronger breeze and a higher rotational speed than it had before.